Morning. Hey, you guys know if you take this Mr. Scrappity video, you have to take all these outtakes from the past few days as well. Blind driver? What? Who let that man out here on the road? Upgrade! Maybe, I don't know. Look. She purrs like a little Japanese kitten. I think Honda's Japanese, ain't it? Konnichiwa! You got your mowing speed, your idle speed. Full ahead, Captain. Blade engages. Seems to go a little slow. Is that actually doing anything? No, not the hose. I don't know, man. It's a Honda. Seems to do all right. I think I'll stick with my little yard machine though. Yeah, we already got that little troy belt sitting out front. Not an extreme amount in the way of the sales department. We got this Diamondback. We got this dude's table and 3 chair set, which do not entirely match. I tend to think those 2 chairs match the color of this table better, but there's only 2 of those, so. And then the patio heater. I don't expect I'll do a Monday run. But I will take and get rid of this tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning, and then we'll go out Tuesday. See if we can pick up a few more grills. And then we got some coppery bits and some vacuum cleanery bits, and I took and pulled all the brass off that water heater. Heater. Oh, sticky, sticky. 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 If I was used, I would not be suckered into buying these stainless steel grills, because they're not real stainless. I mean, they look like they're stainless, but the scrapyard won't buy them for stainless. Why is that? It's because they're not real stainless. Now, some of these different models can be. As you see here, we have a Char-Broil. Here's a Char-Broil Commercial Series. Upgrade. Still sticky, sticky. I don't even know what kind of unit. That's a Kenmore. There's a Next grill. I know here a while back, Mr. Burt was telling Mr. Scrappity them gin airs tend to be stainless. I found some gin airs before. A lot of these Duncans, I think it's actually Duquesne. They're real. No sticky. The classic. Anyway, I used to keep them little badges and just pound them into my knuckle. I think I had some on the fence line too. Yeah, look, here's one. No, it's a refrigerator. Refrigerator. Bag boy. Shopsmith. Anyway, knickknacks, you know, something like that. But yeah, I wasn't gonna try. I figure we'll just take them a load of grills here eventually. Oh, and then the casty. Here's this thing. Look, mystery box action. If you caught what it says what it is. It says what it says, and it is what it is. It's a Porter Cable Tiger Cub. Do you think it actually works? I think it's like a Sawzall without the awl. More saw, less awl, something. I don't know. 2 scoops, good to the last drop. Anyway, Fiesta. Oh, and then here was this box. It's a mall saw, y'all. It didn't have anything, just some wheels and half of a regulator. If you could pop them little brackets out of there, that might be a handy dandy little box. Kind of unique looking. Mind your step. Anyway, we took apart them casty grills from the other day, so we got us a slight little cast collection happening. Bust that one down and add to it here eventually. Other than that, that's all I got. She's a runner. I lied, that's not all I got. I left this thing sitting out in the rain. I don't know. I tend to think it's not going to be any good. That's kind of like, yeah, you guys are right, we did find an ego. Like last week, it had a broken handle. I remember that now. I forgot. Anyway, it didn't have a battery or a charger. This guy threw out a battery and a charger, but no mower. Do you see what tends to happen here? They're not all runners, you know? Like the last mower probably worked, but had a broken handle. This dude's mower probably worked without a broken handle, but his battery and charger gave up on him or something. Maybe, I don't know, could be wrong. We'll just have to find out. What does that mean? I don't know. Yeah, you'd have to ask old Scrap Farm there, man. I don't know nothing about this stuff. I'm gonna assume that it charging full, flashing charge. It's green, so I mean, from what I can read, all indicators of badness would be red. Is that? Why is it flashing green now? Is it supposed to? Was it flashing green before? I don't know. Should I have not pushed that button? What's that button do? I just see buttons and start mashing them. Don't ever let me control the ship, guys. I guess if you're keeping track of these things, we're setting that out front here. Just stalling. We're setting that out front here in just a bit. I went ahead and dragged the table and chairs over here. I guess if nobody picks it up as a set, I'll try posting the table and the chairs separately. Nobody's got those yet either. I don't know. It's weird. It's like one day you can't keep a chair long enough to sit in it before somebody buys it, and one day you can't get rid of a stack of 3. Haven't had anybody on the patio heater yet either. Several people on the Diamondback. We got the Troy belt gone today. I was going to go ahead and send this one with it, but I was like, we'll do it Christmas light style, and we'll just feed them out slowly. So we have a Honda for tomorrow. I'm sure it'll get picked up. There will be no Monday scooping because my bucket's full. I managed to get everything except 3 grills on there. And I think we have some snippets from earlier where it shows it's just steel, man. It's all sticky. Hey, that one's got a valve on it still. For the most part, though, I went through and you can look from underneath. But anyway, it's not brass, it's cast aluminum. Pardon me. The brassy bits that were brassy bits, I took off. A little bit of aluminum. Get that rim cleaned up, that other grill. All the coppery bits and stuff, whatnot. Somebody said, what was it? They said the Christmas bulbs. You should have picked up the Christmas bulbs, Mr. Scrappity. You could have sold them in like 8 months. You're right. I probably could have. Oh, it's probably less than 8 months. When is Christmas? I'm surprised Marty's not counting down yet. Cue the countdown. Anyway, no, I can't do that because you see the amount of space I have. It's very limited. I think that's all I got for now. And that's been your Monday. About as exciting as episode 600, was it not? I got a wide variety of metal. No, you didn't. You got a grill and like a chair or something. You lie like I do. You should have just told him you'd be back in like an hour with episode 600, bro. Get out of here with that, man. Hey, look at my fish. They're kind of hard to see because this thing's more or less like a swamp. Do you see what I did with my little pumpy intakey thing? It's always getting real clogged up because it sits down there on the bottom. Let's hope I don't drop the phone. So I got it kind of dangling and floating, which it's still... See, it's already flowing better. Well, prostate trouble, I guess. I don't know. No, it picks up all that gunk and stuff, and it clogs it up real quick and easy, especially when it's laying on the bottom. So I stuck it through a piece of that styrofoam and it got it like dangling, So it's kind of like mid-water pickup sort of a thing. I don't know. Yeah. Did I say that was your Monday? That battery, when you set it on the charger, it's like unplugged and you put it on the charger and it'll show you like all the way. It says it's charged to 100. How long it keeps that charge, I don't know, but it charges to 100. All I was asked was, does it come with the charger and does it charge to 100? Yes, and yes. At a very discounted price, so you get what you pay for, man. And if you watched all 599 episodes, I bet you you did not get what you paid for. That must have been a rough ride home. Anyway, look, this one's actually, it's no sticky, even on the corner. But speaking of 600 episodes, Mr. Scrappity wanted to give you one little Scrappity type pro tip, sort of tips. I'm just going to give you the tip. Anyway, here's the tip. A lot of these doors, they can be steel, I don't think you're actually going to see a vinyl door. Vinyl tends to be a little bit flimsy when it comes to doors. I've never seen a vinyl door, ever. I've never. On a tent, maybe. But on a house, or even a knuckle, I've never seen a vinyl door. I've seen plastic walls and wood flooring walls. If you know, you know. Anyway, look, a lot of these doors, most of them are aluminum. Some of them can be steel. Most of them are aluminum. But inside here, inside this little corner piece right here, there's a bracket. You see where these two screws? They don't just like these two screws. See, if this screw here just went straight, like what would that screw into? The glass? No, there's a little fucking bracket in here, man. A little L-shaped bracket. And 9 times out of 10, that little bracket will be steel when the rest of the door's aluminum. So if you're knuckleheaded enough to come up and just stick your magnet right on the corner and you're like, oh, it's sticky, sticky. Well, it might not be sticky, sticky down this way. So I'm just letting you know, man. Like, see, this one is just not anywhere. Actually, it does kind of see. Watch it grab. It might just be grabbing shit. Maybe I'm just seeing shit. But anyway, some of them have a little steel L-shaped bracket in there. That's all I'm saying. Fluffing up that Monday video. Oh, that's why it was no sticky, sticky. Where am I pointing? Pointing down there. Anyway, look. Hey. You might have recalled, you might be recalling, you might recall, you remember me talking some shit about some metal and some aluminum type L brackets. They happen to reside inside of these screen doors here. Anyway, these were plastic. That's a new one. I've never seen plastic. I've seen aluminum and I've seen steel. But I've never seen vinyl. Is it vinyl? Do you think it's vinyl? Do you think if we smelted it down, we could get a... Oh, damn. Who was we listening to the other day? I done forgot. Oh. Can't you see? How stupid Mr. Gravity is. I don't see no ego batteries. $50, man. Or in other words, a new taillight. I put the cord out there so feller could plug it in and see that like it all lit up and was green for go and all that type nonsense, you know. So you break, you buy, that type thing, you know. It wasn't broke, and he bought it. Well, he borrowed it. We need to find somebody to borrow us a lens. Should we just splurge and buy 2? You never know. Things happen. Hey, you know what they say? Hindsight is always 20/20. And looking back, I should have been working a little bit further away from the wagon. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. I don't see no taillights. Although, you have to keep in mind, it is labeled as such. These things happen. Do you want to kind of see how it happened? I mean, I didn't record the actual event itself. Rarely do those things happen, but we kind of caught a little bit of the before and a little bit of the after. I already ordered a new set. I'm just going to go ahead and put, you know, right and left, and then we'll keep these for spares. But yeah, man, that fucking sucks. Anyway, it's Tuesday. It's usually a good scrap day, right? At least from what I hear. So, I'm not saying you'll see 2 loads come out of the back of Mr. Scrappity's wagon today, but if we don't get this out of it, you ain't gonna see nothing. I managed to get all of it in there except for 3 grills and a microwave. Mainly the microwave stayed out because I wanted to extract some of its innards. And then the grills I just didn't want to really wrestle with. But yeah, I get the most of it on there. So here's a couple of things from yesterday. And yeah. Anyway. Yeah, and I guess I'm going to try to get rid of this morning, and if I have time, I'll take some of this out, and if not, it'll just sit here, I guess. I don't see no motors or ego batteries. I still see 2 chairs and a table set. That does look like a new tire, don't it? Rydans. Where's the little thing? Mr. Burt taught us all that there's this little code on here. 1017? No? Maybe? Oh, would that have to be it? Anyway, who knows? But yeah, it looks brand new. Still got the little nipplies on it. And the fact that it says Austria and BMW somewhere makes me think that it's from a BMW. Anyway, what I'm gonna do here, what I've did and what I'm gonna do here is I just snipped the tails off these kebab makers. I don't know what they are. A spit. Anyway, we're gonna get rid of it as dirty stainless. See, what I did is I had a little bit of dirty stainless to begin with, but I also had a bucket of clean stainless. I guess it's like a work smarter, not harder, don't do your job too well sort of a thing. Now, if we take the clean stainless in with the dirty stainless, they're probably going to pay us clean stainless and dirty stainless. But if we keep the clean stainless and we just take the dirty stainless, we might luck out and get clean stainless for the dirty stainless. So, the Stennis way. Anyway, added another grill. That one. One of them. I don't know. It's got a flat, man. You can't unicycle a rider with a flat. You really want to see bad things happen to me, don't you? Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. But anyway, you think somebody might buy it? Seems like a decent one. It's a torquer. Torque your balls up into the back of your head trying to ride that thing. Anyway, what is this? It looked like some sort of a fold 'em up baby contraption. Too bad it wasn't like 67 cans of baby formula in a bug out bag. That stuff's worth more than gold at the moment. How does this work? And what are you? Oh, it's a little baby camp chair where you put their feet in the hole. I don't know how that works. Do you really? You put their feet in the holes? Huh, that's weird. That's like a torture device. There's a little Craftsman toolbox and a bunch of wire. I threw the photo album that we kept away. Album. Anyway, there was this like real cheesy Bengals autograph thingy in there. You want to see it? Greg Cook. Best of luck. Maybe. Best of all. Best of all. Huh. Anyway, and then there's the photo album. So, I don't know. Right? I guess maybe we'll try to do some chair lots. Lots of chair lots. Hey, look, about this dirty stainless stuff, one thing I would like to add. Mr. Scravity's not a bad guy, alright? When dude helped me get the second piece onto the wagon, he turned around very quickly and said, I have disc. And honestly, what I thought he said was, I have disc. I thought it was like, I don't know what this thing was. And he says, so gyro, I give you gyros. I didn't know what, I thought he said disc. I thought it was like some sort of a meat cutter, I thought he was giving me something that went along with the machine. And then he rolls out the desk. And you seen me, the first thing I said was, oh, I can't take that, you know. Didn't know that was part of the deal. When you pointed out these two things in the garage, you never said, well, I'll turn around and give you this. Like the lady with the one chair on the note that said to have 5 more chairs, and I went and knocked on the door, and the first thing out of her mouth was, well, there's a stipulation. You have to take the concrete umbrella base as well. You know, she told us the stipulation. He didn't until he got us lured into the deal. And then we had to tell him no. And I find it really funny that they all ask why. No. You don't get to ask why. It's not your wagon. It's not your time. It's not, no, like I said, we'll just put it all right back where it came from. You think I give a flying... Hey. That's today's date, ain't it? Ain't it? Isn't it? Unbaled cans? Is that what UBC stands for? I don't know. Anyway. Number 2. Here. We'll do a review. Anyway, that'll buy some taillights. So we got dirty stainless for the dirty stainless, right? Which happened to be those gyro / falafel makers. And we only got $20 for the falafel makers. And I do recall he said we could get 200 each. Like that. So, I guess if he wants to give me about $380, I'll go back and get that little desk. Anyway, so we still got the clean stainless. But what I did notice, if you did notice, is that we got unclean extrusion for the sheet. And we still got our unclean extrusion. So, next time we take unclean extrusion, maybe we'll get sheet. Maybe we'll get unclean extrusion. Who knows? I don't know. But anyway. Are we going to do a Wednesday video? I don't know. Do you want to go scooping on a Wednesday? Did I show you I made this little floaty thing for my pump? But then I was like, oh man, whatever. And so I just kind of submerged it now. So now there's not so much of a trickle action. It's more of a... just a... something from the deep. Anyway. Pond life. R.I.P. Bob. R.I.P. Gary. Gary was a hamster. He died from wet butt. Or something like that. Is that what it's called? Wet butt? What's it called? We'd have to ask somebody. I'm a mechanic, not a veterinarian. Wet tail. Scrappity, DVMD. The fold 'em up baby seat's got the umbrella and the little strappy up like dashboard platter buffet tray. I don't know what you call them. Anyway, that's pretty neat as far as fold 'em. And the storage bag up front. With extra flappy, I don't know, man. It's pretty neat as far as fold 'em up devices go. I tell you that much. Hey, I don't see no sway, but I do see the king of pallets up here. Look at this boy. Man, he's got him loaded down, don't he? He's moving too. Let's count them. Let's play guess the pallets. What kind of wagons he got them pallets in? The best kind of wagon? Come on, little Hyundai. I'd like to get around Johnny Jenga here. I don't really mess with pallets, but there is a market. I like scrappy bits. Let's go see if we can find some. I'll take that for a first stop. What brand we got going here? Ooh, Frigidaire. They pay good. And it's got a tail. That's the dehumidifier roulette sound. You know what else we should do? We should get the tail off of that little TV there. I know a guy that collects tails. He works at the scrapyard. Scoops! Since it's raining, do we just take whatever we see? Any scoops, a good scoop or something like that? I don't know. Pardon me. This weather, man. One day it's like 68, next day it's like 84, then one day it's like 65 and raining, and then here in a couple days it's supposed to be 90 again. So I don't know, man. This is my allergies. I don't have allergies. I don't think. Maybe I do. I don't know. More about the man behind the wheel. GE, I don't know if they're on the list or not. What do we have here? Is it still attached? Oh, part of it is. Metal don't come off. Okay, Okay, we'll take the whole thing. I tried. I suppose that's why they call it dirty shred, right? They got a new one. Looks nice. Dehumidifier. Scoop. Had one of these posted for sale for the longest time. Finally just threw it out at the yard. I guess while we're stopped, redecorate the place. I don't know. At least we're finding some things. Some things in the wagon is better than no things in the wagon. What's that? That's like one of them for sale signs. What's that? It's another damn grill. It's too wet to be fiddling with it. Hashtag save our string. Let's keep this for a later venture. Oh, it's so wet out here, and I left my scuba gloves at home. We could cut the fingers off of them, and then it'd all be good, right? How you doing?
How's it going?
Doing all right.
What you looking for?
Any kind of metal.
Any kind of metal?
It's scrap metal stuff, sir.
Is this good enough for you?
Yeah, I can take it. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Have a good day. Must be kennel day. Looks better. Kick the box. Probably what the new one came in. It's just steel. We'll take it. Scoop. What in the world's that? That's aluminum. That's what that is. It's also a couple of chairs. Looks awkward, doesn't it? Yes, I'm gonna say it looks very awkward. Can we cut some more in? If I can get it where it won't sail away, I'll take it. Is it aluminum? I think it's aluminum. It's kind of weighty. Oh yeah, that's bulky. There. Let's get a string. It's everybody's favorite part. think that'll get it? Sturdy enough we can swing on it. Dropping my glove. What's that? This is Scoocher. Something. Finally, something for the mower man. He was asking me today, got any lawnmowers? I was like, no, not yet. Maybe tomorrow. It's not technically a lawnmower, but I bet he'll dig it. It's nice looking, man. Wonder if they're moving. I do remember this house. This is where that guy snagged the fishing poles from us. Oh, a little heavy. Briggs and Stratton. I didn't know they had their own brand. Neato. So we just try to fish it through there. There we go. I lock it. A little wet out here. Hey, and we're back. Well, as always, I'm back. I have no idea where you're at. It's kind of concerning at times. Do you think I don't care? I have no clue where you're at. Hope you're safe. Well fed. Staying hydrated. You just stand out here with your mouth open. Stay hydrated. Anyway, let's see. Magnets on. No, sticky. Anyway, yeah, we got another grill to add to our grill collection. Starting to look like a Lowe's out here, ain't it? Look, I went ahead and popped some of these dudes. So I added a Kenmore, a KitchenAid, a commercial series, and a charbroil. Maybe we'll start saving them. I used to save a lot of them, but they're cast, so occasionally they get thrown in the cast bucket. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for 25 or 30 on that thing. Man, that's kind of clean looking, ain't it? Don't it look clean looking? Ain't that clean looking? How clean looking is that? That's pretty clean looking. Anyway, yeah, 25 or 30 on that. We only put 20 in the gas tank. I'm sure we used pretty much close to all of it, but we'll say $18 in gas is what we spent, so we'll more than make our money back from that, and then the rest is just like icing, I guess, on the proverbial cake. Proverbial? Is it proverbial? Proverbial. I don't know. Anyway, I think those guys are, oh, you're still Go Gadget binoculars. They should arrive tomorrow. I think that's what it said. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just going to throw those two chairs in with the aluminum, and that thing has a flat tire. Hey, look. String cheese. pond life. Oh shit, a snake. That's better. Oh yeah, and the dehumidifiers. I completely forgot about the dehumidifiers, so that's always a fun game to play, but it's still sprinkling. I guess you could consider it raining. I don't want to stand out there and unload them, so we'll get them out tomorrow. The little red Craftsman toolbox from yesterday. I threw a few things in it, and we got a couple of borrow bills from that today. So kind of slow on the sales for this afternoon, but last name ain't Walton, man.
A little slow tonight, isn't it?